Why do professionals never struggle with building websites like these? Do they know something you don't? And how do they build beautiful websites like this, for example? After years of running my web agency, I had to learn how to do this right. So in this video, I'm pulling back the curtain to show you the exact process agencies use to set up their WordPress websites. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's say I have a client who wants me to create this website. How would you do it? Where would you start? This is where I reveal the first trick, because many web agencies actually use a one-click WordPress installation. It saves you time and ensures that you're installing everything with all the correct presets. So no matter which hosting you choose, make sure they have a one-click installer, like Hostinger for example. I recently switched to Hostinger and it's now my primary platform for hosting all my websites. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below, but you can also just go ahead and type Hostinger/Nikolai to explore their services. Just to be transparent, this video is in collaboration with Hostinger, but I only partner with companies I trust and use. Let's move on. So let me show you the exact process I go through when I create a website for a new client. And later in this video, I'll also show you how to move your domain once everything is finished. Okay, so we want to create a website for our banana customer. So I'll choose website here and click next. And here you already know what I want to choose, but let me know if you would like to see me go through this hosting a website builder. Okay, let's go to the next step. Next, you need to create your login details, and you can always change these later, so I'll just save the password for now and continue. And here you have to select the type of website. And again, you might be thinking, no, let's just skip this. This is for newbies. But Hostinger really nailed this, so it also can be used for professionals, and it saves so much time. For example, if you want to build an online store, it installs the WooCommerce plugins and more. In my case, we are just building a normal website, so this fits us best. You can also just create a blank website down here, but it's just easier to follow this guide and save time. So I'll click next. At this stage, it asks you to choose a template, and none of these templates actually match the style I'm looking for, so I'll just click build from scratch here at the bottom. Next, it asks us which theme I would like to choose, and many agencies actually use Astra, but I would like to choose Elementor Hello theme because I'm building with Elementor, and there is a bit of a problem here because Hostinger hasn't made this available yet, so I'll just choose Astra for now and change this later. And now it recommends a number of plugins, but I actually suggest that you just deactivate them all and instead search for Elementor. This is the page builder most agencies use in Denmark, where I'm based. And for search engine optimization, I'll just search for rank math. Just choose this one. And you might be thinking you also need a cache plugin, but Hostinger actually installs a cache plugin by default. You'll see that later. It's called Lightspeed Cache. Okay, let's move on and click next. At this point, you can assign the installation to a domain you like. But right now, I don't want my website assigned to a real domain, so I'll just choose down here, use temporary domain. And now the installation begins, so I'll just fast forward because it could take a few minutes. Alright, done. So it redirects us to our new domain, which is a bit weird, but that doesn't matter that much for now. So because we installed the Elementor plugin, it tries to set up the account through this setup guide, but I'll just click skip and do it myself later. Now you can see we are inside our new website and it only took us a few minutes. So the first thing I always do is to clean things up a bit. Because we are using Hostinger, you can see that there is a Hostinger tab here in the menu. There are several advantages to this, like ensuring that your website can be found on Google, and you can also connect to your Hostinger dashboard here. However, what I usually do is to go into Tools and activate this maintenance mode. Right now, our website is visible for anyone, so this is how it looks in incognito. But if I activate this maintenance mode, you can see if I open a new tab that we now have this coming soon. Meanwhile, you can send your customer this bypass link so they can see the website when nobody else can. So what about designing the website? How do web agencies achieve that? Let me show you. But first we need to change the theme. So I go into Appearance and Theme. And here you can see we have installed Aster theme. But I want to use Elementor to build this page, so I want to use their theme. But you can actually also just use Aster if you want to. So I install it and activate it. Alright, so now it's activated. And then I go into the home page, and now it's time to focus on the design. Most agencies actually use something called a blueprint. And here you can see what my blueprints look like. So a blueprint is just a pre-designed template that can be installed on any website. It includes a lot of pre-made elements such as sections, pages and layouts. So once it's installed, you can easily customize the colors, fonts and other design elements to match the brand of your customer. Okay, so now let me show you how to install this blueprint on a new website. And by the way, you can see there is a lot of sub pages, so everything is in place and ready to change or customize to your needs. So if we want to install this, I will open a new tab and find my Gumroad shop here, where you can download the blueprint and download in here. This will download the zip file with the entire blueprint. And then I navigate back to our website, WordPress website, and then I go into Elementor and find Tools. And here you have to find ImportExport. And here you can see you can import a kit and you can also export a kit. So if you made your blueprint on this website, you can just export it and use it next time. So I'll just click Start Import here and drag in my full blueprint and just click Next and Enable. So now it's setting up the entire blueprint. Done. So now it's installed. I'll just go ahead and click Close here and then navigate to the home page. And here you can see it does not look like the final result I showed you before. And that's because I haven't installed Elementor Pro yet. So I'll just go ahead and activate my subscription for Elementor, and I'll just skip this part. I assume you know how to do this. Okay, so now I have activated and installed Elementor Pro. So if we visit the website again, you can see it now looks like my blueprint. And it's now ready for me to just start designing. So I'll just go ahead and maybe use this page instead and click Edit with Elementor. Okay, from here I'll just reuse whatever I can. So for example, the heading, the text and the button. That's also something that's here on my final result. And again, the menu is also something I can reuse or just edit in this menu, so I don't have to start from scratch. So let me now fast forward so you can see the process in up speed. So that's the hero section. Let's go to the menu. Okay, done. So that's the hero section. So let's just pretend that this website is now done and we want it moved to the real website, or a customer wanted moved to a real website instead of this weird address. So to do that, I'll just navigate into the control panel and open in a new tab. And here I'll just find the hosting or control panel button and click on it. So now we are inside the hosting or dashboard, and I'll just go ahead and click main menu and find my websites up here. So let's just take this website and say we want this moved to a real website. Then I can just click on the three dots here and connect domain. And this will take us to this place. And here you can see all the domains that you own or you have bought, and you can also just buy a new one here and connect it. And if you're wondering which hosting plan I use for my clients, the answer is the business plan. The business plan includes a free domain, email accounts and the AI builder and so much more. When I click on it, it takes me onto the checkout page. Here you can use my discount code. Just type Nikolai in the discount field, but I'll just choose this one and click on it and click next. That's all. Now the domain is connecting. If I go back, you can see that our domain is now connecting. Okay, done. So once the domain is connected, you can now see that we have our new website here and the new layout on this URL. Okay, that was it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Bye.